Sabrin.
And I'm Nadia.
And welcome to our new YouTube video. So today guys, we have a real talk video for you. So we're talking about everything about fasting. So why do we fast? And
we just want to talk about some things that are on our mind for some time. And so let's not talk too much and let's start. So first of all, let's go to the facts and let's talk about why do we actually fast.
Let me say something. We're not fasting because we wanted to lose weight. We're not
actually now after quarantine.
Yes, but it's not the main reason.
No,
why.
it's not. I was just kidding. So first of all, we think that you all know that fasting is a thing we do in Islam, like for 1 month. Of course, there are other religions who have fasting times too, and but for us it is like 1 month, which is called Ramadan, and that is like 29 or 30 days. Always depends on the moon, and it's just basically as it goes from sunrise to sunset that we don't eat or drink anything. And by the way, that is not only eating and drinking, there are a lot of other things, but we come to that later again. And then just basically we know that it is an obligation in Islam. We have 5 pillars and fasting is one of the 5 pillars. So these are just like the facts, and we know that it is an obligation and that we have to do it. Of course, there are also some exceptions, like for example women who are pregnant,
kids,
can't
old
fast,
people, sick people,
who are not allowed to fast because it would be bad for them. But now that we say it's an obligation, of course that sounds very like negative, but for all of us, and now that is the most important thing, what I can say and what I think most of Muslims would say, that this time is very positive for us, and we see fasting as something very, very, very great, and this month is something that we see as a blessing.
It is a time full of blessings. It's a time because you have to be nice to everybody. You have to be you have to show the best side of you in this month, and you have like everything is just full of love. So you can compare it a bit with Christmas.
Yeah, if you see that from the Christian side,
it's like from the Christian side, I would say it's like Christmas, and it is so it's a so great time, I would say. Anyways, guys, we love this time. It's not fasting, and we're so tired. Yes, of course we're tired, but you can take a nap. This time is beautiful. We love it. It's full of love, it's full of blessing, and we just wanted to mention that we feel like it's a damage that so many non-Muslim people think that fasting is something really bad, and that it's painful, that it's not healthy, that it's so, I don't know.
Like we had the talk like I think 3 days ago when we were talking to someone our dad knows, and then he was like, so are you guys fasting? And we were like, yeah, we do. And they was, oh my god, shit. And we were like, oh my god, why is that reaction?
Yeah.
Why is that so negative?
So they think, I guess they have like a pig. Everyone who's fasting is laying in bed and saying, oh, I want to drink, I want to eat. No, it's not like this. We're living our life normally. So in the first,
and then they go, it's like so unhealthy and stuff. And of course we can't lie, it's not easy, and it wouldn't be a challenge if it was easy. So why would we do that then? But when they starting to say it's not healthy, then we are like, it is.
To mention that for you guys, so it isn't unhealthy. It is not. It is like a detox. It's not a detox just for your body. It's a detox for your brain. It's a detox for your body.
Soul.
It's a detox for the soul. Yes, for everything. So detox because you're not allowed to say bad words. You're not allowed to argue with someone. And on the other way, you're not allowed to eat or drink. So the main aspect, what the most people are seeing is food and drink. And if you wanted to go more in this, there are so many documentations that show that it's really good to fast, and you should definitely look how to fast, but it is absolutely not unhealthy. It's the misconception of so many people, and that they think it's so bad. And of course, guys, like when you see it like from the other side, it's not just no food and no drink. As I said, it's one positive thing that comes with fasting is this body detox, but there are so many other things.
But this not eating and not drinking is not the actual reason we do that. So maybe this is not, and I think this is important to say, because I mean Islam has so many faces, and everyone sees things in another way. But when you go to so many let's say for example young Muslims especially, when you ask them why are we fasting, they go like, if you fast then you know how poor people feel, and I was thinking like that when I was a child too. I mean, to be honest, I was like, yeah, because we want to feel with those people, but how can you say that you know how people in other places who are really poor and who don't have food and clear water, and how can you say that you can compare yourself with those people when you know that when the sun sets you're gonna have a table full of food, you're gonna have clear water, you're gonna be with your family, and etc. So this is something that doesn't go together.
So you're looking forward to the food the whole day. So
that you're gonna keep for iftar.
You say, oh, doesn't matter fasting, but in the evening I will eat this and this and this, and so it's not the same. You can
compare yourself. Like I think it's too easy to say that, oh my god, I'm hungry, like for let's say how many hours are we fasting? I think it's like 17. Okay, of course that's hard and everything, but you can't say that we are having the same exact feeling like people who know even when they're fasting, because there are very poor people too who are fasting. Then how are they feeling? Like, who do they compare with? So it's not about that you say, I'm gonna keep away from food and drink and then it's done. The whole fasting thing is about controlling yourself, and it's controlling your nafs. Nafs is the Arab word, and it's in Islam. It's like your desires. So what we basically learn with the whole fasting and everything, I think it's disciplines. So and we always say that we are human beings. We have a brain. We are not like animals, for example. We don't follow just our desires. We don't go like, oh, I need food, now I'm gonna like kill for that. So that's what makes us different.
So when it's not Ramadan and we're outside and we're hungry, so we're, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm gonna die, I must eat something, I must eat it so fast, so fast. And when it's Ramadan, you learn, so there is no you must eat in the next half hour.
And let's go away from that whole food and drink thing. I mean, we have to keep away from bad words. So that means not cussing around. So when something bad happens, you shouldn't go like, oh my god, why does it happen to me and stuff. And like, so that is like a control thing. We just are getting to control ourselves. We shouldn't, like, when someone provokes us, we shouldn't go like even hit the person or getting aggressive. This is something, because then or fasting would break. So it's not about food and drink. The moment you like argue with someone and you break their heart, or you get aggressive with something, that is the moment when your fasting is stopped. There is no fasting anymore.
So when you make someone feel bad. By the way, it's also smoking, and
you have to also keep abstinent from body contact with your spouse, or you know, also your words, your acting, so many things. So keep away from food and drink is just the factor that makes us have to fight, because when you're hungry and when you're thirsty, then you're becoming aggressive very quickly. That's why it's so hard to fight against your desire in that moment. So
you have to smile and to love and to be in a good mood, even though you're fasting. So today I must be nice, and this is a really good way to train your behavior. It's a really good way to train it and to learn, yes, I must be strong.
This whole no food and no drink is just the factor that makes it like more difficult, but I think this is like a training for us, that when we're in the normal situation of always having food and drinking, that then we should be able to control ourselves more, because we can make it in Ramadan. So and that's just what we wanted to make clear. So, and now concluding that all that we've been saying, that it's very hard, and that was like, it's a fight between you and your like your inner devil, let's say that. We still have to say that we love it. It's just such a blessed month. I mean, the most beautiful thing is that every iftar you're sitting together with the whole family, and that is not
great
typical.
aspect, because sometimes so you're coming from school, normal day, then your sister is coming from uni on another time, so you have already eaten, then your mother and father are coming all other time, everybody eats, you sit with this person, but in Ramadan everybody eats at the same time, the whole family,
and it is just like this very calm feeling. Meeting again for suhoor, it's just like very
the point of together.
Calm, and you're so calm inside. It's just the beauty
of
Ramadan. And I think if you have never experienced that, you cannot understand it.
And I must say something else. So everybody say, how can you fast? It's so difficult. How can you do this? I wouldn't be able to fast one day. So I must say, if you have a reason why you're fasting, so we're fasting for God. This is an aspect. If you have a reason, and the reason of God, so the reason that we do it for God is so strong, and you can do it.
And you learn to appreciate food and drink so much more. Like a sip of water. This is something else in Ramadan, because we live in the Western world where we really can say that we, alhamdulillah, we have everything.
So yes, we have everything, but this glass of water at the end of the day is worth more than so many things.
And in the end, I think that is what every Muslim that fasts from the heart would like sign to when I would say that, is that it's the most beautiful month of the year, and that we love it so much. Anyway, so we just wanted to like make a real talk about this whole topic, because we think that it might be interesting for some of you, and just to make that clear too, this is all our perspective, and that's just the experience we made with us and other people, but of course they can differ, and you can have another point. If you have anything you want to say to that topic, please write it in the comments. We are very interested in what you think about this whole topic. And also what we wanted to ask you, if you have any more other video wishes, please write that also down in the comments. We still don't know if you want to see more of the Ramadan vlogs or anything else. So we thought that just if you want to see anything else, just write it in the comments.
So yes, we've never did something like that before, like this real talk kind of video, but we hope that you liked it, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And we hope to see you in our next video.
And until then,
bye bye.